You're listening to Average Joe Sports Talk Podcast with your boy Enoch.
One of the best runs in an NBA final was just witnessed by all of us. The man, Giannis Antetokounmpo. It's hard not to root for this guy. And he is what you want to, I guess, image the NBA right now. He's a world champ. There's no doubt about it. Giannis is a world champ. He has done some great thing in his young career, and he has fallen short, but he's finally got the monkey off his back and got over the hump. And he did it in a very, very, very clutch, hard fashion. Giannis' performance was definitely for the ages, record-breaking. And let me tell you something, after winning this final, looking at his resume, All-NBA team like 5 times, back-to-back MVPs, now a finals MVPs, closed the game in game 6. That game 6 that Giannis had is one for the ages. One of the best performances on a finals game of the history of the finals, but also on a closing game because he closed out the show. 50 piece, all right, a 50-point game, 14 rebounds, 5 block shots on both ends of the floor relentlessly. But Giannis had 50 points. That's almost 50% of the points of the Bucks scored, which were 105. He wanted it more than anybody else. They're the reason why they won. Because he put up a performance for the ages in Game 6, but also overall. I mean, he became the 7th player in the NBA history to have a 50-point game finals game, joining Michael Jordan and LeBron James. That's it. He's up there with the 2 GOATs. Became the 2nd player in the last 50 years to score 33 points in a half of the finals. Michael Jordan was the other one. He joined Shaquille O'Neal in 2000 as the only player with 3 or more games, 40 points, 10 rebounds in a single NBA Finals series. He became the first player with 40 points, 10 rebounds, and 5 blocks in any playoff game. Shaq was the last one in 2001. He became the first player to record a multiple 30-point halves. He has multiple 30-point halves in this series in a single NBA Finals over the last 40 years. With a 35.2 points, 13.2 rebounds, 5 assists per game, and 1.8 blocks, first player in history to average 30 point plus, 10 rebounds, 5 assists, and 1 block shot and shoot 50% in a singles run. Giannis didn't do it with a three-pointer, like Steph, like Kevin Durant. He did it all in the post. A couple of mid-range, but everything was downhill in the post. He was a man possessed in Game 6 and was a man that was unstoppable. The man wanted it more than everybody else, and it showed. Right now, after what do we say about this performance, right? This performance is pretty historic. You got to give Giannis his props. I don't think it puts him as the best player in the league. He's always been top 5 in my book because he could do it all, back-to-back MVPs and all that good stuff, right? But we don't know how many more finals he's going to get to it. He got on it pretty quick. He got to the finals pretty fast. But it definitely makes him an elite superstar because he finally has that one chip. What's crazy about it is Giannis didn't take his talent somewhere else. Giannis stayed in the city that drafted him, promised them a ring, re-signed a contract, an extension, played alongside a 17th pick in Holiday and a 39th pick in Chris Middleton to win the chip. They didn't need superstars. They didn't need all the Hall of Famers. He didn't have to go seek out Hall of Famers to win the chip. And by the way, he beat Kevin Durant along the way and that Nets team. But to me, and I'm a critic, not a hater, Giannis' first championship in my book has more integrity, carries more weight than LeBron's first championship in Miami. That's one thing I can honestly say that Giannis has over LeBron right now in his young career. That chip, to me, was done the way that all the GOATs did it back in the day. Kobe, Jordan, Larry, Magic. People went to play with them. They didn't go to play with other Hall of Famers. Giannis didn't need a super team. He knew that if he stayed loyal to what he does, his work ethic, his pride, his humility, his integrity, the good things are going to come. It doesn't hurt that the guy's one of the most talented, physically, athletically specimens in this world. He's humble. He's done it with humbleness throughout his whole career. He stayed loyal to his city. The man deserves it because he represents the goodness in this world. Humility, hard work, family values. That's what Giannis represents when I see him. And it was his time, and he was not going to let anybody in this world get that time away from him. It is one of the best performances in an NBA final that I've ever witnessed. Great playoff run for Giannis, man. The man deserves it. He is truly a GOAT, and he is truly an elite player. It puts him in the elite status, for sure.
Oh.